Let's go. You are Coco. You are Coco. You can do this. You can do this. Come on. Let's go. You're Coco. You're Coco. You're Coco. I'm Coco. I'm Coco. I got this. I got this.
And can we get lights? Lights, striking. All right, and cameras rolling.
Yeah. Showtime, baby.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Coco's Create. I am Coleman, and I know it's been a while, and I even have a video recorded where I talk about how it's been a while, but it has not made it to YouTube. It's been a thing. But the return is here. We will be back. We will release those vaulted videos, and we will get back to it. And I am here with such an exciting item that I had to. It revivified me. I was scrolling, defending the world. They were at my door, and I had to defend it. I had to save everyone. You're alive because of me, because of the works that I was doing behind the scenes. But we're back with the more important work than that. We are doing the Taco Bell Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie. That's right. This is a whole pie that is Baja Blast themed. The pie is $20. The official description says tropical lime, naturally and artificially flavored filling in a graham crust with whipped topping. Now, you get this for $20 at Taco Bell. They might already be out. This was a pretty limited release. Mine seemed to have a lot of the pies left when I went. Nobody had gotten them yet. So you might still be able to get them depending on what Taco Bell location. But it doesn't show up in the app. So I would say if you're looking for this, go ahead and call ahead is probably going to be your main squeeze there. That's going to be how you figure out if they've got it or not. Because again, it's kind of tough to find out. But we are here. So it comes frozen, and then it's got instructions on the back, which I think is really funny, because wouldn't this turn the whole pie over? But you can either chill out with a slice, you can cut the slice and thaw it in fridge for 30 minutes, and then you put the remaining pie in the freezer, and then sharing it with friends, which is what I've done, even though it's just me. Well, Emily, but she's taking a little nap right now, so you might not see her. To thaw the entire pie, remove from carton and thaw in fridge for 1.5 hours. For the ultimate frozen pie experience, enjoy within 4 hours of thawing. This has 320 calories per 1/8 of the pie. So 1/8 slice is 320 calories. But anyways, I think it's time to crack it open. So this was announced, this would have been announced like almost a year ago now, maybe even longer. But yeah, so this was announced at like the Taco Bell. They did that like Taco Bell convention type thing, where they were like doing like a keynote, and it was like showing all their new stuff that they were gonna do. Where is it still connected out? There we go. Hold on. There we go. But it's finally out, and we've been waiting. Real bell heads have been waiting for this. I also have my Mountain Dew Baja Blast, so that we can do some flavor comparison. And you're gonna see it at the same time I do. Here we go. It's like, it's still like sealed on the sides. Wow, I didn't realize there was a whole container. Okay, so we'll pop this out of the box here. And look at that beautiful, actually, even more. Let's go ahead and take our plastic wrap off here so that you can get a good view of it, because it's kind of glaring on camera. And we might even have to pop the top. You know what? The top popped itself off. So we'll just do the whole thing. And here it is in all of its glory. So we can do a color match here. It's pretty spot on with the color. It might be a little lighter on here, but that is a liquid. In person, it does look like it's a little darker than the Baja Blast, the pie, that is. But really, all I can smell right off is the whipped cream. But, I mean, there's really only one way to taste this. Let's get in there. I'm really bad at cutting slices also, so we're gonna see what kind of shape comes out of this here. Ooh, it's tough. It's kind of tough to cut here. Oh my gosh. I thought it for as long as it said, and maybe even a little longer, but it's kind of tough in there. Okay, we got a good. We're losing the gram. We're losing some of the gram, and then we'll go right here. Oh, that's scuffed. That's really scuffed, actually. But that's okay. That's going to be the slice that we have for now. Will I eat the whole pie, you may be asking? Coleman, you thawed the whole pie. Will you be eating it? I don't know. I figured I at least had to get the whole pie out here for the video, right? Otherwise, what would we even be doing? And, oh, come on. Wow. Look at that pie right there. That is just a gelatinous block. And I'm realizing I prepped kind of to have everything ready here. What I didn't do is get a fork. So I guess we're going to eat this with our hands is the only sensible solution I can think of. But I think it's time to do it. It's time to get in there and munch on this piece of pie. So there it is in all of its beauty. That toothpaste looking beauty. Can still really only smell the whipped topping. But we're going to find out if that's all I can taste. Cheers. It's a key lime pie. that's really all, and I guess that makes sense based on like the flavors that we saw. But it's really just a key lime pie. Is kind of what we got rocking here. But we'll take a couple more bites. We'll finish this slice off just for posterity's sake. It is really cold still. I feel like they might have been a little generous on the thaw time, or a little not generous, a little stingy, I guess. That's not really the word, but I think you would want this to be thawed a little bit longer before you really go in here, because it's still really cold, and it's kind of hard a little bit. It's still pretty solid, but I guess you don't want it liquid. I don't know. Let's go again. It's I mean, it's really just key lime. Let's wash it down with a little Baja Blast on that bite. It's not necessarily bad because it's a key lime pie, and I do quite like key lime, but I don't know if I'd call it Baja Blast-ish. That bite might have had a little something to it, though. Maybe I need the whipped topping with it. Maybe that's what seals the deal here. I'm a little let down. Not by the flavor itself. Well, yes, by the flavor, but also it's like, why wouldn't, I don't know, it's just lime, and I feel like Baja Blast isn't even really that limey, besides being a citrus soda to begin with. I feel like it's not like a lime-forward thing. Certainly not this presentation of lime. But if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, it tastes fine. I think the texture is off, but I do think that's more like it should be thawed longer, which I guess that's the directions they gave me, so that does kind of ding it a little bit. I think it doesn't match up with the Baja Blast soda, which is really what you're in there for. I mean, it's a Baja Blast pie. But if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'd give this like maybe like a 4.3. I think if they had made it taste a little bit something more unique, then it could have been higher. But of course, that could have totally backfired, and maybe it tasted horrific if they went for something more unique and would have actually gone down. But overall, I think this is just for all the hullabaloo, all the hype, all the time that went into this. I think it's just a little lackluster. And it's good. Will I eat the rest? Certainly not in one sitting. Will I eat it in total? You know, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna throw it back in the freezer and see what happens. Maybe some friends come over. Maybe they want some. I don't know. But there you go. That's kind of where I'm at with the Baja Black Taco Bell pie. Yeah. I wish they had done something to zhuzh it up. For sure. But that's all I have to say. And we're already getting a little lengthy. Sorry, it's been a little bit. Sue me. It's been a little bit. I forgot how to record these. But if you like this video, go ahead and drop that like. If you didn't like this video, it's okay to drop that dislike. But let me know what you didn't like about it. If you're like, Coleman, it's really disgusting watching you eat with your hands. Get a fork next time. I'll say, I meant to. But let me know so I can make these videos better for you. If you want to see more of my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified of whatever I post, whatever it is, be the first one there, all that good stuff. Make sure you ring that little dinger bell. Yeah, okay, Emily's still asleep. I was just checking. Ding, just like that. And YouTube will send you a post, whatever it is, whatever I post. You can be the first one there, comment first, all that good stuff. If you look in the description, you'll find links to the Coco's Create Instagram and TikTok. We're not on Twitter anymore. I think, I don't think I have to explain why. But make sure you check those out. And as the channel gets going, keep an eye out for videos from me. Maybe we can get some more Riley raids going. We're trying to get the engine back up on Coco's. And once again, I apologize for the delay, and hopefully there will be no more. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!